Welcome back to On The Volley, where I talk about Celtic. Now I'm here with Patrick, and we're outside the Finnegan's Irish pub, the Celtic pub in Rome. It's been a long while since I've last interviewed you. It was ages ago, sometime last year, I believe. Anyway, we've just watched that game against St. Johnstone, and you was in Germany as well. You watched our game against Leipzig in the Champions League. What's your opinion on the last two games?
Leipzig was a massive disappointment. I mean, we thought we were going to go out there and play the way we can, play Ange ball and press, take our chances. And maybe the defence wasn't what it should have been with, Carter Vickers out, Starfeld out. People have doubts about our defensive capability without those two players, and it proved true on Wednesday night. Coming back off that result, which was, pushed us really in a battle for third place in the group and on the back foot. Today, we thought we'd come out and re-find our mojo that we had maybe a month or 6 weeks ago that we have lost. And today proved us, we are not powerful going forward, and particularly when the strikers aren't taking their chances, as they didn't do in the first half today, as they've done in recent weeks routinely. I think that kind of goes through the team and the confidence goes, and that showed in the second half today. We had like 80% of possession in the first half today. Had maybe 3 decent chances in the first half. Took an OG to get us in front. And then that last 20 minutes, man, was shocking.
We suffered.
St. Johnstone really pushed us, and their goal was coming, absolutely coming, and they got it. And thank God for Jackie Mack getting a 95th minute winner, at St. Johnstone. Really, I'm looking forward to Tuesday night against Leipzig again, because I think at the home turf, with the noise, with the 12th man from the stands, we can get a result on Tuesday night. But Jesus Christ, we need a settled team. Because remember, we talked about the Motherwell game when we changed 6 players. Today we changed 5 players, and even though these are decent players, it's difficult for them to get into the swing of a flowing side, and we've no flow in football today. Remember I said there's no flow to this game at all by us. Losing passes after the third pass, 2 passes okay, and then the third pass is going awry, and we were lucky today. We were lucky today. But saying that, games like this, tricky wee places, third of the way through the season, leagues are won like that today. Leagues are won when you get 3 points, when you look like you're not going to get 3 points. So, with a last minute winner, there's nothing like a last minute winner. Let's push on from here.
Well, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, and I think you basically you pointed out 2 major points, maybe 3. One, we're not clinical enough at times. Okay. Abada should have had a go in the first half. He should have put that away. Should have put that away, yeah.
Makes his feet up, really.
Exactly. We misplaced passes too often. And
that's more worrying, Shah.
Yeah.
It's more worrying to me that we're not fighting for that ball. When it's a 50-50, we're losing the ball too often. And particularly when we've got the ball and we've played a pass, then the third pass goes awry because they're pressing us. And we're not pressing them as much as we're pressing them. And that's more of a worry for me about how we're playing football in a minute than anything else. Even as much as almost taking the chances. Because chances come from not losing the ball in those positions. In the middle.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now, the next point that you made, do you think that, we're lacking in confidence at the moment?
Yes, we've completely lost our confidence, lost our, mojo. We've lost that bounce we had from the 9-0 game.
Yeah. Really,
since the 9-0 game, when we were looking, taking every chance we had, we haven't taken our chances since then. Kyogo not playing today, and he was on the bench. He's not injured. Taking him off, and that's right to take him off for a match like this, because we should have players that can beat teams like St. Johnstone. You can't beat St. Johnstone. We're no place winning championships in Scotland. But then moving on to the European stage, a team like that today, you get maybe 10 chances.
Yeah.
Teams in Europe, particularly in Champions League, you get maybe 3 or 4, and you have to take at least half or more than half of those chances to win games, and then defend going backwards. And the problem is at the minute we're not taking our chances and we're not passing fluently the way we had been doing a month ago.
Okay. You know, I don't know whether it's confidence. I don't know whether it's the fact that just most of these players are not used to playing the amount of games one after the other. Okay, because I'm pretty sure they didn't in the leagues that they've come from. Do you think that has an effect on it?
I don't know, brother, because really, players of this caliber, and these are quality players. You know, we've seen them all produce, but there's players like Moy, and there's players like you know, other guys that come into what would be our second string, into the first string, into the first team, who aren't producing the goods. And that's a worry to me, that when you don't have that confidence through the park, then it goes all the way back. Even to Joe Hart in the goal, because he's not confident about the guys in front of him. Then he's making mistakes, as he did with that stupid free kick out on Wednesday night. So yeah, I'm worried, but I think if we get a grip, get a decent result on Tuesday night, then the season, you know, even great clubs who win leagues have a bad spell. Let's hope this is our bad spell for this season, or certainly until way after Christmas, when maybe we're in a better position in the league and maybe progressing in Europe into the Europa League or whatever it is.
Hold on,
There's a helicopter over there.
that's the police helicopter. I don't know if it's looking for me or for Patrick.
They're looking for Shah, it's not me.
Wait, you're at the street. Get back in there.
Sorry. But anyway, no, that's all I've got to say about today. I'm happy with the result. Not happy with the performance. Obviously happy with the result. And that's Tuesday night. See how we go on Tuesday night.
Completely agree with you on most things. I don't agree with you, okay, with the fact that, you know, the confidence goes all the way back. I do, up until a point. I don't think that was a reason for Hart making a mistake they made. He makes some clangers. We know he has it in him, but he pulled out a massive save.
Yeah, today.
A massive save, okay, right? To when we was 1-0 up. Okay, you know, and you got to give props to McCarthy. McCarthy comes on, he runs down, wins that ball, okay, puts it through to Bernabei, great cross, and Giacometti scores. So, you know, 95th, and we saw the reaction in the pub. So, look, I don't have a lot more to say. I agree with most of the things that you say. Not everything, Patrick, not everything, but I don't agree with everything Patrick says anyway.
Ever.
On a normal basis, yeah.
Because it's black and white.
yeah. I was green and white. Oh, it's green and white. Anyway. So, look, I'm with you. On to Tuesday. I'm happy that Carter Vickers is back, because I think that's going to make a massive difference to our defence. And I think it did today as well. Okay, so on to Tuesday. Anyway, do you want to give a shout out to anyone?
Hail, hail.
Hail. From Patrick, from me, we're out.